G'day guys, I'm going to play this map today, Australian capital cities, and someone asked me in comments I think about describing some of the metas for different states, so I'll try and do that as we go along as well. 3 minutes per round moving. If you want to navigate yourself, click on this link in the description. Let me see what I can find. We're in Sydney. Basically just judging off the houses here. And we have a yellow plate there. Not too many though, so you gotta be careful. They could just be travelling, but this is definitely Sydney. Another yellow one. House number 120. I think once you start seeing quite a few of them, yellow plates, you get these mostly timber power poles. The stop signs are a good thing. Can't find one. It's a council specific one, Fairfield Heights. That's good for reading, guessing Sydney, not so much for knowing it's Sydney. Okay, here's one of the stop signs, which is specific to New South Wales, all in red. I think the other states have a white one with a S through it with a line like that. Basically like that with an S in it. But yeah, if you see a full red one like that, no stopping sign, you're going to be in New South Wales. Sackville Street. What was the street we came off? We'll come back to it. Nelson Street. I might just click that in first and we'll go for a look around. It was Fairfield Heights, was it? Or is Sackville Street? Let me double check, where were we? I think it was Fairfield Heights, yeah it was. Holding Sackville. Nelson. Can't remember what number we were now. 120. That doesn't make sense. That's for the other side, yeah. Go back that way. How long have I got there? 43 seconds. Wait, did I go the opposite way? I think I did. What other meta can I give here? Basically, I'll look for the yellow plates, timber poles, but they can be in other places as well. The stop signs or the stopping sign, no stopping signs are a good tip as well. We probably get a fairly big mixture of houses as well in these old areas. The newer areas will probably all look pretty similar. Yeah, I can't think of too much else to say now. Yeah, time's about up here anyway. Hopefully get a good mix of states here. Okay, this is probably Darwin. Why is it Darwin? Because of this pole. Rusty Holy Poles, only going to be Northern Territory. And extremely flat here, tropical sort of looking. It's more likely to be, on this map it's definitely going to be Darwin, but it's only a couple of cities. But if you're just playing an Australian map, a city like this could also be Alice Springs. It's probably going to be one of the two. Alice Springs will tend to have like high sort of rocky hills surrounding everywhere. And what else is specific? Number plates have like a reddish tinge to them. Kind of similar to the Belgium number plates, I suppose. A bit the closest I can think of. You can see one there. Looks sort of reddish. They will look similar to the Queensland plates as well. They're white with sort of a maroon lettering on them. So you do need to be careful of that because parts of this would look like this could be Queensland as well. But definitely not with these poles. These rusty holy poles. Buses I quite often check out because they'll have stuff like that on it. Darwin bus. I was pretty sure this was Darwin anyway, but yeah. And we're heading north-south. Shouldn't be too far from the city. What else is specific? I don't know too much more. Yeah. Dina Beach. It's probably worth looking for. Looks like we're heading south to the main part of the city. Lots of bigger buildings up there. It's not a really big city, so probably coming down this road here. Dina Beach anywhere. We come around a bit of a bend, maybe we're there or something like that, I don't know. Okay, next one back. Next one. Okay, we have big concrete poles like this. Most likely to be Victoria. There's probably parts of most states that look similar to this kind of countryside, but say with that rather in Victoria or Tasmania. New South Wales you'd get probably timber poles still. Most of the timber poles in New South Wales are going to be like green tinge as well. I think it's like a treatment they put on them for termites or something. Got no idea where this is, but I would say there's a timber one there. So we'd have been Victoria there. It's not a great location to get too much meta though. Just trying to think what else is specific to here. It's probably stuff that other people know, I don't know. It's like a little public school or something here. Wonga Park Primary School. Okay, we did have the other style of no stopping signs here. That one's a bit worn out, but yeah, it's just an S with a line through it rather than the Sydney ones are all red. They actually have the lettering no stopping rather than just an S. I don't think that one here is specific to Victoria though, so it would basically just tell you that you're not in New South Wales. And I don't know what else to look for. I don't think we're too far from Melbourne. Don't know what else I'm going to come across here really. These are more like the New South Wales poles, that green treatment on them. You very rarely or ever going to get concrete big poles like that, with that sort of brackets on them too. You won't get that in New South Wales, I don't think. Let's see if we can see a couple of number plates maybe. It's sort of hard to tell the Victorian ones. You know, we're out of time, I'm going to guess somewhere. I'll guess out here somewhere. Sure. Yeah, there it is, Wonga Park. It does get quite hilly all through this area here. So if you're up in big hills, probably that way, this side tends to be a lot flatter. What have we got? It's probably a Western Australian number plate. There is a blue line across the top of it. It's sort of hard to spot unless you're really looking for that. Combined with poles and not South Australian ones. We'll find some yellow posts. It's a very Western Australian thing. Nearly all the signs are going to have yellow poles. We have the concrete poles again. So not South Australia, probably not, definitely not New South Wales. Something about the dryness as well, like dry sort of sandy soil. I'm almost positive this is Western Australia. See if I can find some poles though. Yeah, the soil just looks like really sandy. You can see it there. Almost looks like just sand. Okay, here we have the yellow poles. So we start seeing lots of yellow poles everywhere. Down here. Definitely going to be in Western Australia. Rubbish bins will have a council sign normally. City of Gosnells maybe. Probably worth looking for that now. Now we're somewhere around here. Any chance of spotting Gosnells? It might just be an area though, not a suburb, I'm not sure. Don't think I'm going to find too much else here. See number plate. It's hard to spot unless you're really looking, if you know what to look for there. Occasionally you might get a view of a clearer view of one. Yeah, that's a better one there. You see the plate with the blue line running across the top of it. Sort of tell on that one a bit as well. There's some more yellow posts here. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say for that, but I'm not even sure where we are. Somewhere there probably. Gosnells was a suburb too. Okay, hopefully I don't get too many in the same spot or in somewhere in a shop. You gotta be kidding me. Meta here. They're selling Coca-Cola. That's only in the world. Soup, salad or pasta. It's kind of annoying to get this when I'm trying to do metas. I do feel like this is in Sydney for some reason. The building kind of looks sort of familiar out there. Ooh, we have a newspaper. Can't really make out what it is. This will be Sydney or Melbourne. I think Sydney though. Just somewhere in the city. There's not much else I can really say here. It's kind of annoying for round 5, but yeah, sure. I'll hopefully pass on a few tips there you can use down the track. And yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe.